Yeah, this is a little weird of an intro. I'm not technically on channel 64. Now, I walked the wrong way because the camera is backwards. I'm on my single player world, which I've stopped making videos on for a while. The views were kind of low. Didn't seem like people were interested. So I've still played on it though. The thought is to make this into a stream world. I have done several streams from this world and doing minor things with some of the data packs and resource packs that the Withering Effect is voting on. This past week, I switched allergy medicines again, and it didn't go well. You can probably still hear it right now, coughing out the wazoo. So I played here instead of recording on channel 64, and I built things. Yeah. So this was a lot of work and a lot of fun. Basically, I said, I want an automatic sorter in this world. Let's free cam it. What's the best design for me? So I went to the one I used in channel 64. Saul Mazuma had created a new one, or Cass, as you want to call them, and it's great. It's awesome. But it really wasn't the one for here. I knew I needed a freestanding building to match with a lot of the other buildings in this area. And that one was so chunky on this side. I shouldn't say this side. Basically on the back side of the chest, that it wasn't going to work out correctly. I mean, this one's still pretty chunky, but... So I modified the one from channel 64. I know this is going to look identical to most people, but it is different and modified. I have more categories than I do over there. I think it's like 10 more categories. So this thing's going to hold a lot more. I don't have any bulk storage or anything set up. I just did the redstone because this takes a while for me. Cleric villagers trading redstone is awesome. Every time I ran out of redstone, that's where I went, and I've got a whole massive amount now. I'm low on components though. So I did that, and I also did some other stuff over here. So we come over here, we have our bridge that's going to lead to the industrial side of the base whenever we get down there. But then we also have this. We have our mine shaft, our moss farm and sugarcane farm. Again, working like a champ. Don't know. Oh, this pops up whenever I needed bone meal. I needed white for concrete. So while I was making concrete, I had the bone meal going just in case I were to have run out. I did not. But over here, we're not going to go down this because this is pretty deep. I found a geode, and I started digging it out. I'm hoping to fill it full of water, and we put a what's it called? A conduit in here, so we can easily mine all the amethyst shards. There we go. Words we want. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be fun. And on the other side, I needed deep slate. And I needed redstone. So if we come down, this was made like week 2 or 3 of moving over to this side of the base. But I added a little extra. So now we're in deep slate. It sounded like there was a double splash. But yeah, we're deep slate, diamond level, good for gathering redstone and stuff. So that's great. These are all the little things I've been working on off camera. I just wanted to let people know, it's like, hey, I'm not just not playing. I'm doing stuff, but I have to wait for voice to get better. And like, as April's gone along, I can feel myself getting a little better. The medicines aren't helping like I thought they were. Right now, the time seems to be the best thing. So I just kind of have to wait it out. But I'm still trying to put out episodes. I'm doing fun stuff. That being said, I needed to know if you guys wanted me to do stuff over here. I'm really excited about that project. That's like all I can think about. But I think I'm gonna do at least a weekly stream from this world and work on it. It's such a slow moving, progressing world that I think it would be fun as a stream project. And it kind of forced me to stream weekly. Let's go back to channel 64, shall we? Okay, back in the land of 64, and we're at the base. And I'm gonna do something that's gonna make Aerington so happy. See, to enter my base from the outside, you have to fly through this tiny hole that I have up here. Oh, I fell. That's the only way inside and out of my base right now. And yeah, so when I farm logs and stuff, I fly out of the hole, and then I go over there and chop down trees. You see a couple floating trees, or floating leaves. There's some floating leaves over here. Yeah, but I didn't chop this tree down. It looks like a chunk error, and I'm gonna leave it because I think that's hilarious. But yeah, so the base needs a front door. And I don't know why I hit voice chat. Yeah, so let's hop in free cam again, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mimic this here. So this will be our front door, and on this side, I have a portal here. Portal here. So there's no point in mimicking it and it being functional. So I'm going to put it on this side too, but I'm going to act like part of the mountain caved in and blocked off the entrance. So really the only way in and out from the outside will be through here. And we'll probably use fence gates and fences kind of like we have here to make sure no mobs accidentally walk inside the base. But yeah, so real quick, I'm going to go ahead and start mimicking this on the outside, and then we'll come back. Yeah, it's been a while. I think it's been about a week since that last recording. This has been the hardest episode to get through that I've done in a long time. Good news is, I think I'm finally on the downskirts of my allergies. I've got medicine that's finally working. It's not completely gone. I'm still coughing here or there, but nowhere near as bad. And I've got a bit of the outside done. I have plans for the top, but I don't want to work on that just yet. I want to get this door complete. So this is where our nether portal is going to be. This is where our door is going to be. I need to dig this out, but I wanted to give a progress update. I don't want to show too much of the building because you've seen this design last episode when I did another portal. So there's not really much to show. I just want to give you a progress update. I'm back to recording. I'm feeling better. Let's go. Okay, so everything is dug out and filled in and placed, but I have to admit it's not to my liking. Also, I'm in free cam right now. You can see me right there. Yeah, so let's look at the two entrances, quote unquote. The one on the left, even though it's been completely collapsed and filled in, is more inviting than this one. And that's something I have to fix. So the reasoning behind this is I was just going to use fence gates as a way to keep mobs from walking in. And so this seemed like the natural design to go with because it was used on the portals. I don't think it's going to work here. It doesn't look good. I like the idea of adding more, because if I take it down, it's just very much deep slate and only deep slate. So let's come back in here. What I'm going to try to do is we have these two very plain walls, and we need a way to break them up. I've got a rule of 3. So if you have 3 textures, you need 1 depth. And on these, I'm not counting right here. On this section and this section, we only have 2 textures. We have that guy and that guy. So my plan is to come off on this, probably about right here, and dig 1 back and kind of give it a little bit of a framing. And then we're going to add our color that we're going to take away from here, because this is going down. As much time as I put into it, it just doesn't look good. It's not worth keeping. So we're going to take this down, and then we're going to add our color onto this wall and this wall somehow. And I think that would help solve our sameness. in this area, but I do want to free cam again. Take this, and we're gonna kind of insert it in this upper section. So it's acting like it's supporting even though this side has collapsed. So we'll have a very welcoming entrance on this side and a very do not enter on this side. So let me go ahead and work some stuff out and I'll come back. I think I've got it. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Yeah, so obviously inspiration taken from our floor. And the reason I like this is because I've been calling this pattern the sunburst pattern. And if you walk into our storage room, we have a sun and a moon. Well, it just so happens I'm calling this wall pattern in the welcome a moon burst because it's a more, I shouldn't say more dark, it's a darker variation. Even though it's using the same colors, because the border color is not that oxidized copper, it's deep slate, it feels darker. I also put this wall right over where the frog lights are, the brightest glowing part of the thing, so it would also darken it. And I think it really works as a bit of a moon motif. I've also recessed and used some walls. You can see it. I'm not sure how bad YouTube's gonna compress it, so I'm trying to show you guys, like, there are some 3D effects in the walls, which looks really good, but it doesn't take away from that center object. Now, I do have this here for now. I built this fiery pit of death. So we can walk across it, we can do stuff, no problem. And then if we don't want visitors, we do that. And you can see there's just some target blocks, redstone lamp, or torches. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I think spiders can still crawl over this because it's only too wide. I forget what their hitbox is like. That being said, I've had it installed for like a couple days now, and nothing's tried to get over it. So I'll probably be getting rid of this by the end of the episode. But we're going to do some work out here, which I'm pretty excited about. We're gonna make it so things can't just like climb up to this level. So we're gonna do some more terraforming. I like the shape this has. I just really don't like the blocks used. I want to use more rock formation for this area. So I think I'm going to take out the grass and the dirt and convert it to stone. I have so much stone that it's not going to be a problem. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, let's do that. Oh, wait. I forgot. Moon entrance. More welcoming. This side, less welcoming. I went ahead and also hid light in here. So this side will be lit up and mobs won't spawn, which is a good thing. Anyways, to the ground. Okay, our front here is, I would say, about 80% done. I mean the rock part, not so much this part. This flat part we're not even touching just yet. Free cam it a bit. I really like the rock work. I put more leaves down around the base. think that creates a great transition. It's not as mob proof, I'm gonna say. I was hoping to make it so mobs couldn't climb up. Technically they still can, but I haven't had much issue with that. I kind of want to move on though. I want to move on to the upper section. This part has been driving me crazy for months. So I'm gonna work out a way to kind of cap all of this together and maybe make it blend with the interior. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm thinking a more flat zone with some overgrowth and stuff like that. You know what? Let me just try to work something out and then we'll come back. Okay, we're coming back in free cam because I don't think there's a better way of showing this off in scale. I'm really liking how the front of this base is turning out. I was gonna add some color up here, but then I realized it really didn't fit well, and then I'm gonna have a lot of greenery. So obviously we haven't done any plant life or anything right here. So I've been thinking about what to do here. I was gonna use a couple custom trees, which may have looked good, may have looked bad, but then I realized they won't blend with the actual Minecraft trees. So what I might do is grow a normal jungle tree and then try one custom tree and see how that turns out, just to try to blend it in as well as I can. I want to bring a lot of these jungle leaves and we're going to put them up here. Maybe we'll hang some off here. And then up here, I'm going to do the same thing, maybe 2 or 3 more normal Minecraft trees before I add in a custom tree. And then I want a lot of jungle leaves just like draping off the sides, just as a way to kind of cover up these big flat spots that we've got on some of these walls. I think that's going to look pretty good. Maybe some up here to kind of hide this unsightly hillside. Definitely going to remove the diorite and either put stone or dirt there, but I think it's coming out pretty good. Is that a... what the heck happened here? Okay, it's just a weirdly connected giant oak. Okay. Maybe I'll add some oak leaves or oak trees also. Really happy with this. Okay, we're coming back from cleaning up and you can see there is some greenery now. I am so happy with how the front of this base is turning out. We're just gonna do a little hop skip and fly over here. Get a good look. Yes, I'm really excited with how this came out. It definitely blends in well with the surrounding area. We haven't really touched. I'm gonna be growing more trees and stuff down here in the front, so hopefully it'll blend even more. But for now, I think it does a very good job. We even got rid of a bit of that unsightly cliffside. But yeah, it really does look a lot better. I can't say enough. Yeah, guys, we're kind of out of time for this episode. Don't worry, I've already started working on the next episode. One of the reasons this is a little bit delayed is I was recording another episode with Aerington while doing this one. So you shouldn't have to wait 3 weeks for a new episode. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you. Bye.